Let's hope.
If someone you love can't sleep because of noise, this is the gift you're looking for. Quick reminder, the best gift...
Okay. Yes. It works. It works. All right. Cool. Okay. Honestly, didn't even expect that. What's up? Yeah, it's good this time. It's good. You know, karmic's jamming up the energy. That's all. I recorded a Divine Masculine anyway, but I didn't feel right about dropping that one. The energy felt it. I didn't like it, so I was just gonna wait until I slept mostly today, and yeah, got my energy back up a little bit. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the collective, and then back to my little my thing. All right. Okay. Don't want you too tripping, All right. Straight off the hip today. My chair feel lower than usual, cause it is. Lights on, everything on. Okay, all right, okay, all right, cool. Tap me in, Holy Spirit, to Divine Master. All right, we got uneasy, feeling restless, or mild feeling of anxiety. So I'm getting a Hail Mary, okay? You know, someone or multiple people threw a Hail Mary. It was a last ditch effort, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's what was affecting the sound, at least over here yesterday, okay, last night. Yeah, because they mad. They mad now. Extremely frustrated, feeling hostile and or angry. It's giving like a queasy feeling. Something didn't touch down, didn't land. It did form, it just didn't land. Right? Okay, it didn't prosper. In other words, which they should have known, but you know. Glee, feeling joy combined with happiness and great delight. I feel like this is absolutely you. Okay. You may have been even feeling that energy yesterday, right? Or within the last few days. Being angry, uneasy, being up and down in your energy. Okay. But it looks like you got your energy back. Somebody thought that they had you cornered or put one over on you. For some of y'all. Not even knowing that you were gone already, or that you're already connected to someone else. For some of you. Distract. Yeah, they tried to distract you. Yeah, but they got distracted. You see how that works? You see, everything's always a mirror. It's always mirrored back, right? They tried to distract you, right, by running off. Sneakingly, right, without you knowing. The plan wouldn't have worked if you knew about it, right? Which you did, right? So you skedaddle. You kept it pushing. They didn't know that. They didn't know that. Okay? You had been healed and everything and connected to another person. You could have blocked them. They came back and tried to like look you up or something, and you're blocked, or they're blocked. Interest. Oh, it's the person I'm talking about. You that you're connected to. The new one. Okay, for some of you. All right. Interest, a feeling of curiosity or fascination that demands and captures your attention. Confirmation, so devil, you could have saw somebody that you haven't seen in a while. It's like, hey, it's you. You know, it's giving that look like, oh shit, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm blushing. It's giving me blushing. Did somebody make you blush? Did somebody make you blush? Somebody could have let go of a friend. You could have let go of a friend, divine masculine, or a family member. Somebody that is or was around you, trying to talk you out of whoever you're looking like this at, who is also looking at you in the same way. Yeah, you don't care what somebody has to say. Okay, somebody have brown eyes, be lighter skin. This light bulb is giving me somebody lighter skin. Okay, in particular, it doesn't have to be. Yeah. Okay. So distractions on both sides. Okay, they didn't work. Two people are connected. Okay, there's each other's energy are felt, you know, in the ethers. All right, where are we going? All right, so something's over. You know, somebody being able to send you this destructive energy that's over. Okay, on the back is this destruction, and on the front is endings. Okay, so something got cut off, right? Remember, something was sent towards you. This was sent towards you. This hurricane, this tornado was sent towards you, right? Okay, and a line was drawn. Your ancestors drew the line, so this was not allowed to cross the line. Okay, so what is it doing? It's going back. It's going back where it was sent from. You got karma. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. I ain't shuffled the deck yet. Look. Surprise. Surprise. Although it shouldn't be a surprise to them. But I guess it is. Okay. A reprobate mind and all. Yeah, the cards was acting all wonky yesterday. They kept flying out my hands. I couldn't shuffle them. Like it was trippy. Yeah, somebody got an arrogance problem. Somebody that you walked away from. Okay, they could be younger than you. They could even be. I don't even want to call them a tarot reader or an empath, because they watch other people. Okay, they could have been watching you, right? Either writing what you're saying down, or soaking up your energy, right, to then turn around and put it back out on the internet, right, like it's them. Okay, and now that you blocked them, they don't have access to your energy anymore. They can't steal from you. Okay, take your creativity, and you got blocks up now. Okay, because you know. Archangel Michael Blackberger is in the background trying to throw stuff. We're not doing that today. All right. What's up, Empress Love? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Brandon? All right, let's see. Lizzie. All right, blocked. Okay, number 99 can be significant. Love spell blocked. Okay, death magic blocked from a community. Didn't I say they all got together and threw a Hail Mary? They did death magic, they did love spell, okay, and they tried to block you. Tried to hit you with a triple whammy. Boy, y'all better run. That tornado about to take out all y'all shit. Like all y'all shit. Priest in the reverse. So a false prophet, like I just got done saying. Number 71 could be significant. 17. Manifestation, ritual, soulmate, twin flame. Okay, so with this ritual, I'm getting like a return to sender. I'm not getting, we already saw what they tried to throw at you. Okay, I'm getting a turn to sender. Okay, or two people knowing what's up. Two people that are now connected, right? Finally, knowing what's up. Okay, sending some energy back. Yeah, somebody's wearing the cross in the inverted position. Okay, so it's giving like an antichrist spirit, right? Even though I know some people know the unk. Yeah, we know the unk. Okay, I'm just telling you what's here. All right, okay. Occupation in the reverse, poverty in the reverse. Somebody that tried to steal from your occupation to make it their own. Okay, and put you in poverty, but you're not. You're not in poverty. Okay. Somebody could have lost their job, or somebody could not have a job. So they try to scam people on the internet by acting fake spiritual. Okay, something could be surprising to you. Maybe the person that you're connected to now, right? Who it is or something like that. They may be of a different nationality than you, or come from different religious beliefs, or something is out of the ordinary, or what you would ordinarily go for. Okay, two people can be two different, like somebody could be black, somebody could be white, right? Like that. Okay. San Domingo, somebody could be from San Domingo. I don't know if I'm butchering that or not, but the DR, Dominican Republic. Yeah. You got legal. Okay, I wanted to spin in the reverse when I caught it. So yeah, something that was meant, or that people tried to make go in the reverse for you, right? You see, I just caught the card before it went in the reverse. Yeah, something was caught at the last minute, or the Most High allowed these people to feel like they were ahead of the game when really they were 1,000 steps behind. Okay, so something's working out in your favor. All right, yeah, there could be a trusted official out here with an entity attachment, so a dirty cop, or a dirty official. Somebody's in an official position. Okay, it doesn't have to be an officer. It could be though. Okay, I'm getting like other realms are being open to you guys, right? To be able to see, like you can. I've been noticing too, like what I usually see out of my peripheral vision, like it's making its way to the front, right? So I don't always have to, I don't. It's not always a quick, run by, a fly by, right? In my peripheral vision, it's being brought to my front, so it's a regular occurrence. Okay, so some of you guys experiencing that? Got message of concern in the reverse. Like I said, something's going in your favor. Your favor. Okay, this is supposed to be a message of concern for you. It's supposed to be like this. That's how they wanted it. No. But it's like this. Yeah. Little switcheroo. Okay, and a love offer. Number 7 can be significant. Number 30. I'm gonna leave this one here like that. Okay. That they've tried to manipulate through divination or through watching a diviner, okay, or a prophet who has a channel. So these people have been watching you, okay, trying to find ways around whatever it is that you're speaking. Yeah, but your faith though, your faith, you can't fuck with your faith, or the faith and the faith of this other person here, your soulmate. Like y'all believe for real, y'all got real faith, not that, I don't even know what to call it, because it's just so foreign. Okay, so you got the real thing. All right, let's see. So one of you has come to terms that it is exactly what you feel it is, okay? when it comes to who your person is, who your partner is, who your potential partner is. Okay, that's behind this love offer. 56 or 65 can be significant. Yet now somebody feels heartbroken and betrayed because they couldn't get over on you. Yeah, somebody falling deep, sunk in place. All right, let's see. Got the Two of Swords, recent past. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Seven of Swords. And Death. Scorpio. So a confused person, okay, let's make that distinction. A confused person, right, that was already watching you, okay, or they were watching. Okay, so a confused person was being watched by somebody in the background, somebody that they had a connection to, okay, something that they were supposed to end something with, but they didn't. They stay connected to the person, okay, and try to still stay connected to you. They tried to get your attention initially, okay, energetically it feels like, could have been literal, okay. Tried to get your attention, and then while you had your attention on them, they, take off, right? But you don't know they're gone, right? That's how it's supposed to be. You don't know they're over here doing whatever they're doing in the background, but you're a high priestess, so, you knew, and you ended something while they were still, creeping, like I said, it didn't hit them until later. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they was somewhere getting busy. Cherry, Nine of Pentacles. Out here acting like they single. Three of Swords, third party. Seven of Wands. So you blocked your energy off from them. Okay, you severed the cord. Like there was a cutoff to like the passion or the passionate energy you had for this person. So you directed this passionate energy inward. Yeah, you took it away. Two of Pentacles. Or Divine Feminine, you're in here. Okay, some of this was y'all. What happened to y'all? Yeah, you guys' energy are like intertwined. Okay, like how it's coming out here. This person tried to destiny swap with you. Nine of Swords. Yeah, and now everything's continuing to fall on their side. This person could have already been like down on their luck or something like that. Like somebody could be sleeping on the floor or something in like a studio, or this could be like a space in someone else's house or something like that, a basement area or something. This could be, yeah, this is somebody that had less than you that tried to take from you. Okay, Queen of Cups. The Sun in reverse. Okay. So there could be a mother figure out here that's not happy about something or that does not like something. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. They don't like the fact that someone's defending their Ten of Pentacles, defending their passions for someone. The fact that they want to transform a situation between them and someone, between you and someone. So this could be a mother figure of yours around you, or okay, confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, you're not a baby. And I don't know, they look at you like you're still like you're a baby. They refuse to see that you've grown up. They might disguise it under the guise of oh, I'm just worried, about you, or I don't want you to get with anybody that people have to live their own experiences. You cannot, it's not your responsibility to shield a grown man or a grown woman, right? You should have your own life to be tending to respectfully. Okay, I mean, Anything else is just, you know, it's intrusive. All right, Knight of Swords. I mean, I understand, right? But I mean, you're trying to stand in somebody's do something, okay? That you're pushing boundaries. You're crossing boundaries. There are, yeah, somebody's going after their dream. They see somebody as their dream. Okay, like the last, or you see. I keep saying they. You, you see somebody as your dream. Okay, the Michael Block, where that is. Somebody could stutter. Okay. Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Hangman, the Emperor. Somebody's doing something sneaky behind the scenes, trying to send some type of conflicting energy to put somebody in a hangman, or to change somebody's thinking or perspective about someone. Okay, and it's not moving them. It's not moving you. Excuse me. Okay, there's both of y'all in here, so I'm gonna say them and I'm gonna say you. All right. Okay, whichever one of you is this emperor, that's what I'm talking to. Okay. All right. Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries. Some of your divine masculines, you can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, a water sign. You can be any sign. That's what I'm picking up. Or you have these signs in your chart a lot. Somebody has a lot of fire in their chart. Or the two of you, you and whoever is opposite you, you guys could have matching placements in your chart, or you can have matching placements as in like the opposite placements in one's chart, right? Let's say, you know, your person has Virgo in their chart, right? And then you'll have, you know, Pisces in the opposite, right? Something like that. What else? You've healed a lot too. Okay, you could be preserving your what's it called? Semen retention, okay, or you're not out here like that, okay, in other words. The Fool. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you know where you're going. You do. The Hangman. Okay, you leaving somebody back here to, you know, run their mouth for whatever this is that's in your past. Okay, the Devil. They're toxic. You know, it doesn't mean that they're a horrible person, right? You know, they're just toxic. Okay, or they just have some toxic ways of thinking, right? Or they can be, you know, secretly not a very good person. You know, it's a flip of a coin. Queen of Swords. Something that the person you're interested in, they're a Queen of Swords. Okay, well, they're an Empress, so, you know, every aspect of every suit. But something that they're saying is, it's like got somebody in a chokehold. Some type of truth that they're saying on their platform or something, it's got somebody else in the chokehold. This person being exposed. So whoever's in the background saying, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, I heard this, and oh, yeah, this person's being exposed by the person that they're talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it may be unbeknownst to you. Okay. Like you don't know this person. You're not trying to, you know what I'm saying? But they're in your energy because of your person, or the opposite, right? This person's in your energy because of your person. Okay. All right. I think we leave it past there. I got another deck coming too. I thought I was gonna be here today. Communication or fast moving energy coming in. Yeah, towards a single person. Oh, so you're about to communicate with this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I mean of Cups. I said Pentacles for a reason. Yeah, you want it all with this person. Like, no doubt about it. There's no there's no doubt about it. Nobody can convince you otherwise. Yeah. Which is good. Okay. Confirmation, which is good. So the Lovers, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's yeah. I ain't gonna say too much about y'all connection because these motherfuckers is you know. All right, let's see. Send the current energy. Somebody love watching you, or you love watching somebody. Like I'm getting somebody smiling every time they see a person, in person or on screen or something. Somebody giggling right now, blushing right now as I'm saying this. All right, listen. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's been left out in the cold, or there's some people that's been left out in the cold. Yeah, something's done. It's over with. It's an end. High Priestess. Yeah, I told you the High Priestess, your person, okay, or you, whoever I'm talking to, exposed whoever this was around you. That's a hater. Whether it's a family member, friend, or whoever. Queen of Swords. Confirmation to what I'm saying. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, something that the Queen of Swords is saying can't be refuted. Like they didn't shed too much light on the subject, or like whatever they're saying, whatever's coming out of their mouth is directly pointing to someone. Okay, they don't know that. They don't have to know their name. They don't even have to know the person. It's pointing directly. Like it can only be one person or one set of people. The light is there. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look. Page of Pentacles, the Hangman. Yeah, this is somebody going back to check something. Okay. This is somebody listening to what this Queen of Swords is saying, right? Okay. Using their discernment, and they're going back to either ask someone something about something that this Queen of Swords said. Okay. And it's got this person unstuck. Whatever's being asked, someone didn't expect to be asked that. Four of Swords, Judgment. They didn't expect to be asked that. So that's who could be the person who's stuttering. Remember I just said somebody could stutter? Somebody asks somebody a question because they're lying. They just, liars expect the person just to take what they say for it and just go with it and never ask them anything about it again. That's what they expect. But when somebody has questions, either they have other lies or they get caught on the spot and they can't say anything. So somebody's in the Hangman. They're exposed. Didn't I say somebody is it's an inverted cross as well? That's what the Hangman gives me too, an inverted cross. So 2 times. Okay, so 2 people can be significant. The Hermit that got caught up, trying to block something. So this is you, Divine Master. You have the understanding that somebody tried to block something, or 2 specific people tried to block something or cause confusion when it comes to this High Priestess. The Magician. Yeah, they were trying to, you manifested someone and they were trying to confuse your manifestation. And you're the one who manifested it. So, like, what the The Chariot, Cancer. The 2 of Swords, you could have blocked this person and ended something out with whoever this is. That's a hater. You know what they were trying to do is, they were trying to get you out of the way, or get you to walk away from your opportunity so that they can slide in. Confirmation. Double confirmation. Yeah. So that they can slide in. Triple confirmation. And get the opportunity for themselves. That's what they were trying to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. Trying to lie to you. Because they wanted this 4 of Wands. So this is you in this Chariot. I feel like whatever this Queen of Swords is saying got you amped up. Like it's got you empowered. Because you trust them. You trust them. You know you can. Even though you've been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know that they've been through a lot of shit too. And they've just proven, okay, you know what I'm saying? That they're telling the truth. You just caught somebody. Because they exposed something to you in order for you to catch somebody. 7 of Cups, and they're in shock. Six of Swords could be, somewhere hiding with their head down. Okay, you're moving towards this Ace of Cups. No questions asked. Okay, you running over whoever you got to run over to. If they want to hop in front of your vehicle, confirmation. Yeah, double. You ain't stopping. You running them over. Because what the hell are you doing jumping in front of my car? So to speak. You must want to get hit. I mean, I didn't come and chase you down. No, right? So you want to hop in front of this moving chariot, then your ass is getting ran over. Thanks for the what was that? Hot cocoa? Appreciate it. Okay. So I just heard a dog barking in the background. So somebody's loyal. You're loyal. Okay. You and this person. Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's shocked that you're not blocked. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something's still on the table. Something is still what it is. Okay, according to the both of you. It's on the table because the both of you see through the bullshit. And you didn't let anybody snatch it from you. Or get you to, toss it out of your own hand. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, like I said, you separated yourself from this person. Or, the Empress. Okay, Four of Wands, the Emperor. Four of Pentacles. Look at you. Looking at your Empress. You looking like so there's a King of Wands in the background that's holding on for dear life because this Empress makes them happy. This Empress makes this person happy. But this person tried to have control over this Empress with the strength right here. It could be a Leo. Yet they tried to subdue this Empress. I feel like there was... Somebody played both sides, just like this situation, right? But they didn't catch the perpetrator, okay? They could have joined the perpetrator. Okay? They could be just figuring out, that this Empress, who is now your Empress, or who was always meant to be your Empress, okay? They could just now see, or just now be coming to the realization that this Empress was not guilty of whatever it was that they thought they were guilty of. Not at all, not even close. So whoever this King of Wands is pissed off, okay, at whoever they were over there with. I don't know, but I ain't about to dive into it either. Their time has come and gone. I want to leave these out here just like this. I really do. And live right there. I know they look good together. Both of y'all got y'all royal garments on. All right. Ace of Swords. Everything is as it should be. It's perfectly aligned. Perfectly aligned. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm glad I didn't post that reading the other day. I'm like, nah, I can't get divine masculine. That's not, it ain't right. That ain't right. It just, yeah. But the Tower and the Star with the Two of Cups. Whew, major arcanas, boy. Big change, like an explosion. Something's gonna come out of nowhere, or you're gonna come out of nowhere. Or you're going to say something out of nowhere when you see this person again. Are you going to contact them somehow? Okay, I don't know, email, text, or you probably don't have their contact information. Maybe something's public viewing or something. Maybe email. Okay, or in person. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Yeah, look at that shit. Look at that shit. You got a King of Pentacles that you walked away from? Or that one of you walked away from? Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. So you two are about to collaborate and bring a lot into fruition. Something that it has to do with your destiny, like together. Like you guys are going to build. You're helping to restructure the world. It's like you're a part of the blueprint. You and your person, you're a part of the blueprint. You're like a certain corner of the blueprint, right? It's like everybody has a spot to be in, right? To do individually, right? And I mean by individually, I mean together, like couples, right? Groups of you. You're being put in spots to do whatever you're supposed to do there, together. And it's all going to work together, for the whole. Confirmation. All right. Somebody's house could be being haunted or something like that. Somebody's house is haunted. Or something. They was playing with some stuff. The Four of Swords, conjuring entities, okay? Something, clout, man. It's clout, for attention. All right, what else? Somebody's afraid of the truth, okay? Or the truth is evident. It's evident, okay, so all somebody could do is hide. Okay, somebody's light is too bright. Another reason somebody didn't want somebody around or had a problem with somebody is because they exposed the hidden shit. They exposed the wickedness that's being done. Yeah, behind the scenes, people like to come and smile in your face and everything, right? But behind your back, they're doing jealous, envious, hateful, spiteful shit. Okay, this high priestess exposes that. / Queen of Swords. That's why people don't, they act like they don't like them or they don't want them around or, I heard this so and so about this person. You shouldn't break. It's because whoever's saying that is a fraud and they don't want to be found out about. Yeah, 456 on the number of people in here right now. Yeah, they don't want to be found out about. You bring the light over there and what happens? The light sheds on the darkness. Is that not what the hermit is doing in the depiction? They don't want to be seen for the bullshitters that they are. And you point it out. Or they point it out. Yeah, that's why they're scared. That's why they're scared. You can't hide in the presence of God. And I'm not saying that you and your person are God. I'm saying that God is in you. You cannot... Somebody being close to somebody who has a pure spirit, pure heart, right? You have the spirit of the Most High in you, powerfully too. You're filled to the brim. Okay? People within your presence that are fraud, they start tweaking, they start doing this and everything, right? Because the demon's on the inside of them. That's what, even if they're not showing it on the outside, right? On the outside, their eyes may be locked on you. Okay, they just can't stop staring at you for the life of them, right? But on the inside, them demons is tearing them apart. Like, because of your light. Because of your light. Right? So then it tells that person, oh, you hate that person, or you know what I'm saying, or you do this to that person. And the person doing it, listening to those voices, either they realize that there's demons in their ears and they're listening to it willingly, or okay, they don't know why they don't like you. It's just something about you. That's what they will say, right? But really, your light is irritating the demons that are on the inside of them, that are unchecked, right? We all got some type of, thorn in our side, right? But our demons are in check, right? They don't just come out and overtake us when they want to, right? Okay? Like, yeah. We have to have light and dark. We're not just all light and we're not just all dark. They have to exist. They have to coincide together. They have to. Okay? You're just asking why is there evil in the world? It has to be. It has to be. It's the order of things. It just is. I mean, think about how, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, evil. Just think about life if it was just all one way. Okay, it's like the world tries to make you believe linear, right? Don't look outside, you know, of what you've been taught, which, you know, what's been in front of you your whole life. Don't question anything. Just look straight and keep going. Follow everybody else. Follow the person in front of you. Right. Okay. Like they do in jail. Like they line you up in jail or in prison. You know, get in a straight line. Behind to pelvis, basically. Yeah. Look straight. Don't ask no questions. That's the world. Okay. We are not of the world. We don't go by what the world says to go by. Okay. That's what we're made to be like that. That's what makes us a peculiar people. We don't follow the crowd. Okay? Oh, that's too many. Goodness. Alright. The devil in the moon. Oh yeah, somebody's private practices have been exposed. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have an altar with somebody's pictures on them or something like that. Like somebody could have found somebody's little witchcraft stash, altar, something. Five of Swords Judgment. Yeah, somebody found something of someone's. Maybe it's in the back of a closet or something, or shit, even in somebody's car. I mean, people have altars everywhere. Like if you go into like an Asian restaurant, right? No matter what kind, you'll see the little the little cat with the paw, and it does like this or whatever, right? You know, it's got incense, you know, coming out of whatever. That's an altar. Okay, you know, it just depends on if it's, you know, what it's dedicated. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Somebody got a demonic altar. Okay, all right. To put it short, to be curt. Okay, somebody got a demonic altar, and it could have your pictures on it, divine masculine, or you could have found this that somebody has this of you, or somebody has this of your person, or maybe the both of you. Okay. Whether you found a physical evidence or you got spiritual evidence. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, Death. Yeah, somebody tried to steal an opportunity. Thank you, Spirit. What I said. Okay. They don't really not like this person, right? They really want this person. They want to move you out of the way. So, oh no, don't like that person. I heard this and that about them, and and they just won't stop. They just keep hammering it, right? That should tell you something. That should tell you something. Okay. High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands. Somebody's relatives are attacking them. So whoever this High Priestess is, their relatives, their family is attacking them. Because they're exposing hidden secrets, family secrets. You know, incest, you know, abuse, you know, just all types of shit. All types of shit, okay? And they're being praised for it. Initials B and J can be significant. They're being celebrated for it because they help other people. Yeah, get out of their incestuous families. You know what I'm saying? And they got to be everybody's family, right? I mean, families that would rather hold people back and not see them grow, right? Okay. Some families want to hold people back because they don't want to, the person doesn't want to take them with them, right? Others, they don't want the person to get out. They want to live off of the person. They want to hold the person down so they can succeed, so they can grow. And if you don't know about energy manipulation, then that makes it that more effective. You know, if people stay asleep, right? You mention, you know, incense or crystals to somebody, and they be like, oh no, that's the devil, that's witchcraft, and whoop, whoop, whoop. No, it's been told to you to be that, so that you will not know what's really going on behind the scenes, so that you will not know about energy, which is currency. What do you think the you know, restaurants and fast food and everything? What do you think it is? It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid, and whatever is at the bottom is empowering the whole pyramid. Who's at the bottom? We are. The workers. The 9-to-5ers. Because all the energy that we're expelling and using and putting into this company is furthering that company, isn't it? And if those of us are divine in these companies, then what is it doing for that company? Do you get what I'm saying? And if you don't know about that, then you're being used for the energy that you're supposed to use to further yourself, to live out your destiny, what you're here for. You're not here to be a slave. You know, they're doing the same things they did back, in Egypt. Today. It just looks different. That's it. It just looks different. All right. Let's get to the conclusion. Well, we know the conclusion. Let's get to the near future. I like this read a lot better. Divine masculine. Okay. We'll use a black card for you. Okay, so something about a blackout. All right, I might. You know what? I'm gonna do the collective one after this too, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah. Cause I really do need a break, y'all. I really do. I really, really, really do. So I'm gonna just knock it out and then not have to worry about it. Yeah. Look at you up here, sitting up here, guarding your empress. Something about you letting them shine. Like the way that y'all sitting right here, it's like this empress is doing their thing, man or woman, right? It could be same sex for some of y'all. This empress is doing their thing, and this empress watching to make sure that don't nobody, throw no tomatoes out the crowd, or don't nobody try to run up on stage. You know what I'm saying? While this empress is doing what this empress does, right? This empress watching, like, I wish your mother would. I wish you would. King of Pentacles trying to find somewhere to run. Okay, they could be a police officer or part of the government or something like that. Military, ex-military, military brat, rich kid, something like that. Give mommy and daddy's money. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But I mean, it is if you are a spoiled brat, you know what I'm saying? You've been raised like that, so you go out into the world with mommy and daddy's money, thinking that you can do things to people that you deem less fortunate than you. That's what the King of Pentacles is. And they're learning a lesson. Oh boy, are they getting spanked. Them in a Scorpio, an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, hell, they all out here. A Pisces, is a Pisces insignificant too. Okay, that could be getting caught up for someone, an unaliving. Yeah, there's hidden money out here too. I can feel it. Didn't come out, but I can feel it. It's meant to be. It's meant. That's too many. Somebody stole from this empress. Could be a home, finances. So whoever this empress is, family members, is not for all y'all, some of y'all. Whoever the relatives of this empress energy is, / high priestess / queen of swords, okay, they took some property, some finances. It could be an insurance policy, a trust, something like that, that somebody left for someone upon their passing. Okay, but their passing wasn't natural. It wasn't of natural causes. It was induced. Yeah, that's being found out about. Or it has been. Remember, legal confirmation. It has been. Legal and message of concern in reverse for you. Okay, love offer. All right, let's see. King of Swords, The Three of Swords. So you're standing up for this Empress. You're speaking on their behalf, or you're saying something to somebody. Yeah, and it's breaking their heart. Whoever this is, death. Like you're bringing an ending to something, because you've seen something. You got the ins and outs, Page of Swords. You've been studying. You've been watching something go on, happen. Queen of Wands. Or like I said, you caught somebody doing something. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're on fire for somebody. Strength. Yeah, you love this person. Ace of Cups. What I said, you love this person greatly. I kept hearing greatly, and then this came out. So you love this person greatly. Okay. Death. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Oh yeah. There ain't no confusion about. Yeah. How am I voice this? Okay, because it's a lot of energy coming from you, but it's a lot trying to get out at once. You know, it's kind of like trying to push its way to the exit. I'm trying to line it up so it'll come out right. I feel like you're running towards this Empress. Okay, I feel like you've evolved a lot. Okay, you don't see any other options, but this person here, Seven of Cups reverse, right? Two of Swords reverse. You're not confused at all. Okay, confusion's been cleared if there was any. All right, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and again, this King of Pentacles out here. There could be multiple King of Pentacles. That's what it feels like. Somebody who wants to be a King of Pentacles, okay, and then an actual King of Pentacles out here that could be losing things. Some type of public embarrassment in a company. Nine of Swords reverse, Six of Wands reverse, the Hierophant. Yeah, the star behind it. This could be in like a police precinct or something like that. Or, like I said, somebody could be a crooked cop. Okay, they can be embarrassed in front of their constituents or whatever. This person wants to apologize. They want to feed you excuses, whoever this is. They want to come back and, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm just protective over you, and no, they want to cause an ending. And if they can stay close to you, right, and act like they're okay with it, or that they see it in a different light, okay, they can infiltrate, they can work, you know, from the inside out. This is a saboteur. Death. Right underneath love offer. They want to bring a death to this love offer. Okay. Two of Pentacles. They want to make sure that they want to make it unstable. Yeah, I feel like y'all two, whoever y'all two are, I feel like y'all gonna keep people out of your business. Like, for real. The Magician. Somebody be running from some death magic. Okay. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, something's coming back to somebody. They tried to step in front of this Ace of Cups. King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Oh. So you remember this person. Who I'm talking to? I feel like you are a Masc. I feel like you're a man. You remember this person? Okay, and you don't have to, I don't mean like in a physical sense, like you've met them in this life before, right? You've probably seen them, right? But I feel like you know when you meet somebody or you see somebody, and it's just everything about them is familiar, but you can't put your finger on it, right? Even just like their facial features, like you recognize them, but it's their spirit, their soul that you recognize, right? Then it's just like you can't put your finger on it, right? That's because you spent past lives with that person, right? Okay, that's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Okay, things happen for a reason. Everything does. Every single thing. Even wasted time isn't a waste. If you think about it, nothing's wasted. Nothing on this planet is wasted. Nothing. Not even waste. Everything can be recycled, used again, right? Created and made into something else. Can take another form, right? Okay. Energy is neither destroyed or created. It's with everything, right? So even though we have death, you know what I'm saying? It's not really death. It's just an ending to a new beginning. Like death isn't really, it's not real, really. If you think about it, death is not real, right? It's a thing that happens, but it's not a permanency like people think that it is, right? Which would make people afraid of it. You know, there's no reason to be afraid of death. None. I mean, unless you've been out here doing some shit you ain't got no business doing, then yeah, definitely. Okay, but I feel like you've been working your way up while you're in this King of Cups energy, or while you've been in this King of Cups energy. You've been working on yourself. Okay, you've been working on something in particular that you're about to take action on, something that you've been keeping concealed. It's gonna be a surprise or something like that. Six of Cups. I like your reading is smooth. The Devil, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, people can be obsessed about you pulling back your energy. You're keeping, your energy to yourself. Maybe your finances too. Okay, you're not giving like you were, or it's time to be selfish, right? Okay, except for the two of y'all, they're trying to be selfish with everybody on the outside, because you're not usually selfish. You're not, right? But there's times to be. Okay, there's times where it's appropriate for you to be selfish to certain people that are selfish towards you. The Fool. Yeah, you're taking action towards too many. You're taking action towards this Ace of Cups. You see somebody as like, I don't know, every time I see this card, it reminds me of Jean Grey. This Queen of Wands. It always reminds me of Jean Grey. Like, you could see somebody like this, like a superpower. Like, they're a superpower all on their own. But you carry the same energy, though. Right? This is how people see you, too. So you finally met your match. The Knight of Cups. You finally met your match. I love the fact that you don't give a shit about what anybody's trying to tell you on the outside, but you're getting rid of them because, they're, it's just something to be in to plant seeds, negative seeds in your mind. Okay, you gotta protect your soil, right? God said, don't let no man steal your crown, right? Okay. The Tower. The Knight of Cups. Look. The romance is off the chain, okay? I ain't gotta tell you that you're romantic, okay? But this person is as well, all right? See, that Knight of Cups keeps going back to the bottom of the Knight of Cups. The World. I feel like if you're watching this person online, I feel like you're watching them like with the googly eyes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I'm getting. Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. You're watching them with the googly eyes. You can be smiling right now, blushing. Okay. You about to make a move. That's what I see. The World. Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're tired of just watching them, okay, online. Yeah, so now you're going towards the Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. You're about to go bag them. And somebody's looking for the right moment to do something. But a Queen of Swords already sees them, okay? And could be speaking to them ahead of time. Or this is me speaking to somebody that thinks that they're creeping in the background. Spirit's letting you know that they see you, that they're sitting right there watching you. Wherever you are doing whatever you're doing. Eight of Pentacles, okay? And if you take that next step, then you're gonna find out what's gonna happen. Hangman, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. If you take whatever step you're thinking about, you're going to find out what is going to happen. Queen of Swords, Justice. And it's going to be a hell of a karma. Or karmic justice. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, trying to do something to this Four of Wands. But do they ever listen to the warning? Six of Cups, the Moon. I'm telling you, you remember this person. You'll be having a lot of nostalgia, a lot of past life memories popping up. Okay, dreams, in your dreams, visions. Okay, the Hierophant. Somebody was a ruler in a past life or something like that, or it could be like a king or a pharaoh. The Three of Wands, sideways. That's, yeah. So the Six of Cups upright, the Moon upright with the Three of Wands sideways. That's giving me a look into your past lives. Be multiple, okay. Like, could be a lot of deja vu as well. Of you doing something before, of you and someone doing something before. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody could have unalived you in a past life and kidnapped this Empress. Like made them be their wife or their husband. Could have been a close friend. The same close friend that followed you into this life. The one that you just got rid of or cut off. Yeah, they betrayed you last lifetime. Unalived you because you trusted them because they wanted your Empress. 10222 on the timer. Yeah. But this lifetime you blocked them off. You caught them. You learned from the past life. So it's not repeating itself. Yeah, so whoever that person is you cut off or that was in your ear speaking negative things, they unalived you in the past life. And stole your Empress. Enslaved, more like it, your Empress. The world. Too many. Somebody could have their tubes tied. Yeah, you're gonna have a baby. Yeah, I know. Tied and all that, it don't matter. Yeah, the Most High showing me something right now that He's doing to your fallopian tubes. Yeah, you gonna have a baby. Page of Wands, could be a fire sign kid. Your womb is going to open up again. I know, shocker. Too many spirits. You can, okay, now the Spirit's telling me this, so whoever I'm talking to about the baby, okay, your tooth being tight, you can be feeling like jolts. You know how you feel like a sharp jolt of pain, right? You can be feeling that in your body. Okay, I don't know what to call it there, you know, I don't know much about female anatomy, okay? I'm not, a female anatomy connoisseur, okay? But you can feel like a jolt here and there, okay? That's something, the Most High's doing something, okay? And I'm gonna just leave that there. Yeah. I'm just leave that there. Six of Pentacles. You are going to have a child, beloved. Okay. The Three of Swords. You might be up there in age. Okay. Is that Deborah? Is that Deborah? Was it Deborah? Is that Samuel's mother? I could be off a little bit, okay, on the timeline with that, but I believe so. I think her name was Deborah. It was either Deborah or it wasn't, but whatever her name was, the other wives used to make fun of her because she couldn't bear children, right? And she prayed to the Lord for years and years and years. She even said, I will dedicate His life to you. And then when she said that, right, the Lord made it so she can have a child, and it was Samuel. Yeah, and when he was born, she dedicated Samuel's life to the Most High as a prophet. And Samuel was one of the baddest in my opinion, Samuel was one of the baddest prophets in the Bible, I swear. One of the most feared. Okay, one of the most feared. Saul even tried to come after him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and he brought Saul to his knees. Him and his whole army. Alright? But yeah. The Knight of Wands, 4 cups. So whoever this is I'm talking to that's going to be pregnant again, you have an ex of yours that's going to feel some type of way. This could be the ex that you got your tubes tied with. Yeah, they're going to feel a certain type of way when they hear that you're pregnant. 10 of Cups sideways. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody may have made you, talked you into getting your tubes tied, and you could have regretted it after because somebody didn't want you to have kids with nobody else. Wow. That's wicked than a motherfucker. That King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 2 of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody tried to make sure that you couldn't have any more kids if it wasn't with them. That's for feminine watching. Okay. Female. 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups. There could be something that's invite only. The 4 of Wands. There's something that's invite only. Okay, this could be a function. This could be a wedding. Okay, it could be anything. 10 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to feel betrayed. The Knight of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not gonna have to put a lot of work into something, if any, anymore. Something you've been building, it's about to go through like a major upgrade. The King of Cups. Like it's gonna regenerate on its own, in like big amounts. 2 of Swords in the reverse. It's gonna be shocking. Like there's an energy that's coming in. It's a big energy. It's a big energy. Okay. And it's gonna feed some things. Okay. It's gonna give to some things where things have been lacking at or being stolen from. Okay. And when the energy is given to those things, they're gonna like explode. You know, it's like Jack and the Beanstalk when he planted those seeds and they shot out the ground up into the clouds, right? Where them giants were. Oh, there's something about that. Something about that. Giants in the ethos. Okay. Hey, another story for another day. The Emperor. That's you. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you're working on something. I'm gonna just leave it at that because people knows it. 10 of Swords. The Hierophant. Somebody could feel betrayed or about tradition, some type of tradition. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you don't like some type of tradition, or you're not meant to follow whatever tradition these people or somebody in your family wants you to follow. Like I'm getting like this. I don't know, somebody wag their hand or something like that. They can try to threaten you if you don't, or oh, this so and so is gonna happen, or this and this is gonna happen. No, it's not. No, it's not. And God is saying that. Yeah, He's saying it in my ear right now, clearly. No, it's not. Who you gonna believe? Temperance. Yeah, something's outdated. You know, it might have been cool for the time period that it was cool for, but something's outdated, and you're not meant to live in an outdated era. All right, well, it's just like we don't live in ancient Egypt anymore, right? There aren't kingdoms and empires, and right, there may be a few, right, but not like it used to be, right? Somebody is stuck. this is like somebody somebody could be heavily religious. They can be talking about some, well, in the Old Testament it was like this or what. Like somebody can be like that behind on times. The sun. There's a reason that there's a New Testament. I mean, if we want to talk about that, right? But we're way outside of that. We're way outside of that. Okay, we've elevated way above that. Okay, we know different, right? Or deeper, in depth. Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Started pouring down outside. Don't think they know about us. Confirmation, Chris Brown and Aaliyah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they talk about it. You already know we already got it. Don't worry about what they talking about. Don't think they know about you. Say it ain't so. Don't think they know. Alright, but a mother figure here. They want to be the number one woman or the number one in somebody's life, period. Somebody's mama, okay? Somebody's mama needs to go get a husband, okay? Or a boyfriend, or a hobby, or shit. Play with your grandkids, something, respectfully, okay? Your son or your daughter's not your husband or your wife. They're doing something sneaky, okay? They're trying to... Somebody could be threatening that somebody's not going to inherit something or that somebody's not going to receive something, okay? They don't care. They don't care, all right? Somebody's Hispanic, or we did say that, San Domingo. Somebody could be from the Dominican Republic. I'm getting like Santeria, because there's a high priest in the reverse right here. High priestess in the reverse. Like, I don't know, somebody's mom does this. Somebody's grandmother, somebody's abuelita. Okay? But somebody wants you to be in this disappointing energy. Okay, or a Queen of Swords, and somebody's trying to change the energy. Change up the energy. To make something look like something that it's not. The Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Somebody's trying to block you from thinking about the person that you love. Somebody's trying to block you from thinking about them. They're trying to infiltrate your dreams at night. Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. They're paying someone to do this, or they're doing it themselves. Somebody's mom. This could be your mom, okay, or a woman in your family. Whoever the person is, it could be multiple. It could be a friend and a mother figure. Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is the part where the enemy likes to sow tares, right, amongst the wheat. So somebody's parent or somebody's parent could be collaborating with somebody. Okay, there could be three people here collaborating: a practitioner, a mother figure, and a ex-friend or something like that, or a sibling, or even parents. But however it is, they're trying to infiltrate you in your sleep. Okay, they're trying to plant seeds. Confirmation. They're trying to sow seeds of doubt, sow seeds of just negativity, right? Trying to do it in a sneaking manner so when you wake up, you'll feel different about something, right? Okay, those seeds will have sprouted up and all of a sudden you're thinking negative about somebody, right? All of a sudden you're feeling negative about somebody. You start to think that it's a sign or something, or you start to think, what changed, or something must be wrong, or, they must be doing something like shady or funny. Like, no, somebody's trying to play in your subconscious. Whoever, the Empress, this Empress is too strong, okay? King of Cups, Judgment. This King of Cups has already made a decision to lock this Empress down. And I don't mean cage them, I mean lock them down, okay? King of Cups being an aspect of this Emperor. You. 8 of Cups. All right, last few. Eight of Pentacles. Strength, King of Cups, Judgment. Eight of Swords, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're gonna run in. I'm seeing it like this. You come in on a chariot, right? It looks like an action movie or like John Wick or something. It's like both of y'all are spies, right? Both of y'all can hold each other, hold your own. But you got each other's backs too. So it's like, damn, what kind of movie is like that? One of those spy movies where both spies are a couple, right? But they work so good together. They got each other 6, 3 o'clock, 9, whatever. They got each other all the way around, but they can also handle individually. They can handle their own shit. So it's like you come in with the car, you open the door, you do a little skidding action, and then your person kind of slides into the car, into the passenger seat, it shuts the door, and then you drive off, and your person starts shooting out the side of their window at whoever's chasing you. Like, it's giving some some spy, detective, secret agent type energy. 7 of Cups, yeah. It's action packed. The 5 of Cups, like somebody, like it's obvious that the two of you are meant to be together. Like people are like, there's nothing they can do about it. Like they can't refute something. Something is like people can see it or feel it. Something's perfect. Two people are perfect for each other. Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Devil. Even this damn King of Pentacles can see it. They may not want to, but they can see it or feel it. I'm gonna leave it there. Any advice, Spirit? Man, congratulations. Like, finally. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Sun. Okay, 10 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups. So you're waiting. Okay, so you're waiting to see your person again. Then you're gonna, as soon as you see, like, when you see them again, you're going to take action on locking them down. See, with this 8 of Swords, I'm getting locking them down, not like locking them up, right? The 8 of Swords is, they're free to go whenever they want, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's not locking somebody down to trap them. No, they're free to go whenever they want. But this is protection, right? You put in the protection around them. Okay, make sure that they're snug is what I'm getting. Okay, this is not to harm or to trap or anything like that. This is to lock someone down. Put a ring on the finger. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. That's your read by Masc. Congratulations. Okay, for those of y'all who it belongs to, happy birthday. Anybody's birthday today. All right. And I think we are exiting Sad season and going into Cappy? Aren't we? I think so. But, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. Love y'all, beloved. If y'all donate to the channel, book personal info, book a video. Okay. Anybody who has booked a personal, all right, expected tomorrow. Okay. Expected tomorrow. And, yeah, that's it. Make sure y'all keep your energy cleansed. Clear. All right. Pay attention to your intuition and do not ignore anything. All right. All right. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm praying for y'all. You already know that. All right. Be easy. Peace.